at you in traffic, you sitting daffy like stealing candy. My ceiling's absent, my wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my fingers splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches, then sip something and kiss the dragon.
I'm really rapping, no fingers snapping, them packing. Y'all slipping, my swag is dripping, so here's a napkin. What's real? Somebody.
It's a fresh start throughout the. With that, we're off to the
Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. And the New Orleans Saints. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Breeze now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the gain there. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets a tone for the offense.
Breeze will try again on second down. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. We're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up under.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And now it's third down. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted out here. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Bruce Irvin is an emotional, passionate player who lives to rush the quarterback.
Now Breeze lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Connects it to Roberts, right side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Third down now following the completed pass. They'll come out in the pistol. And Hilton, the man in motion. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing now is Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders. Now it's 2nd and 7. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Breeze. And that's complete to Cooks. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be 1st down Saints. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They go play action here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
He's brought down that time by a couple of Raiders. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses we talk to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots, but what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. Pressure up the middle, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. 2nd down, sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get a hook and let a running back get outside, because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. Completes it right side to Cooper. A big play there for the Raiders. 36 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Carr to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Play action. It's Carr. Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. To throw, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Letting one go deep. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Michael Crabtree, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it?
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now Carr throwing on second down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. That one good for 21 yards, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. So on fourth down, off goes Carr, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And quickly, they get to the line. Breeze now on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. But guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie Miles Killebrew. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
A gain of 3, second down.
If you draft a guy in the 6th round and he gives you a 1,000-yard season at some point, would you say he's good value?
That's good return on investment. He was the first Raiders guy to rush for 1,000 yards in 2015 since McFadden back in 2010.
Latavius Murray, remember the name.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On second down, here's Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Completed pass on second down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. They come out here in the eye. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Murray the lone setback. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it, fumble, and this is picked up by the Saints. Look at the big man rumble, and he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So out come the Raiders. And with time quickly fading here in the second, play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. In motion left goes Hilton. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now after the INT, it's Carr looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way it goes down.
Carr will try it again on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. To go on 3rd. Now a play fake. Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. They come up in an offset eye. Now Carr with a give to Murray. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. Caught left side to Crabtree. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Latavius Murray, 59 yards. 10. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half.
There he goes, right side. 30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Dree Archer, 75 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense, it's really kind of geared to stop that play. Your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
Taking it about the 16. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And Cooks has it over the middle. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their dangerous wide receiver with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Breeze is going to throw, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right.
Here we go.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st down, Murray. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They're trying to establish that running game, but they're really, really having trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, when you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside who control things. Those big defensive tackles are making it very difficult to find open space.
And he motions the wide receiver. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Roberts with it over the middle. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Fresh set of downs here. Tenth carry of the game now, Murray. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Carr. Caught left side by Hilton. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Can't find anyone open. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They come out here in the eye. Now Carr on the bootleg. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he knocks it through. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Another pistol look here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
For that last run for a 1st down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
Now Breeze. Throwing right, and that's complete. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now Lasco. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Daniel Lasco with his first career touchdown in his first career game. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can hold them, that'll end this one.
We always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
So it is 3rd down now, but less than a yard to go. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They'll turn to the power game at Olawale. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Back to throw. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
7 yards to go on 2nd down. Another pistol look here. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. He's back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
All right, here we go. And the wideout in motion. Now Carr, got to have this one. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the deep.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take this one down. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is it to him the rest of the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. 5 yards to gain here on 3rd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And, partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for New Orleans, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Oakland, it'll be a loss for them as they begin what could be an unsettled final season by the Bay. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.